Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of that is below in the description. Okay, so for today, for right now, this video, I'm doing the monthly horoscopes for August 2019. Yeah, a few days late, but your luck, story of my life. But that being said, I hope that you can relate, okay? And you're more than welcome to leave feedback publicly or privately. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Leo. Okay, so Leo's all about the love vibes this month. And a lot of determination with a few of you. There's this kind of, I'm feeling this kind of like getting back on the same page with yourself and really following your heart and following your intuition, okay? And trusting yourself a bit more. I'm so sorry, my eyes got very something there. But trusting yourself and moving forward with that, all right? Also, in matters of love, you need to trust yourself, okay? Don't be asking 500 million people the same question and getting 500 million different answers. It's entirely up to you at the end of the day. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust that person? Hey presto, there you go. There's some past issues that need to be ironed out, and family-wise, you need to communicate a bit better. Okay, try not to go off the handle because that's going to achieve nothing. Okay, so that is Leo, and then on to Virgo. Okay, Virgos again, a bit of trust issues popping up, and perhaps it's more trust issues with yourself as well. You need to trust your gut and trust your intuition, and trust other people as well. Okay, you need to start opening that up and allowing people in and allowing them to be trusted. Also for Virgo, big changes come for work, but you have to want them changes, okay? You need to put your best foot forward and really trust. Again, with the trust, it's all about the trust this month, and trust yourself to move forward in them spaces and in your kind of. For some of you, it's not going to be in your own time and taking it day by day in your own time. It does feel like this kind of like a surge of like, this is what's happening and you need to start rolling with it, okay? And roll with it, you will. Okay? Health-wise, I'm feeling exhausted. So maybe get more sleep, drink more water, get more fresh air. Okay, Virgos? But definitely that's it. Okay. And then on to Libra. Okay, Libra, it's all about the insight and following your own light and really kind of taking it easy this month, but not in a case of just stopping. It's all the background work that needs to be done, okay? So maybe looking at courses, maybe looking at means and ways to get through all the obstacles that are being placed in your way, or that are in the way, and seeing how best to overcome them. Don't be giving out too much free advice. Kind of feel like there's a few leeches around a few Libras? Anyway. So just be aware of who is robbing your energy and who is there to fulfill it and balance it and pull it up. All right. Deep breaths. Okay, deep breaths. Don't forget to breathe, basically. And follow your own guiding light. You are the one who knows your life better than anybody else. Okay. On to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, lots happening this month. Some of you are waiting for news. It's on the way, but I just don't think for some of you it's going to be what you want to hear. A bit of delays and whatnot in that situation, but it's going to pan out for the long run, okay? Some of you, will you stop ignoring things that you have to get done? Just stop ignoring it, because then that's when the spikiness in your tail comes out, and that's when everything kind of falls to shit. So trust yourself and stop ignoring things, okay? Really start dealing with things in a head-on decision-making process. All right, weigh up your pros and your cons and move forward that way. You are the key to your success, after all. Nobody else. You're the key to your success. All right, Scorpios. Okay, and now on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is you need to get some balance. You're like a swinging pendulum, and there needs to be a bit more balance in respect of pretty much everything. And for some of you, straight away, you'll be like, I know exactly what she's talking about. For others, I do feel like you're in denial and it's a really big river. And you're swimming really hard against the current. So just roll with it, okay? And get your balance back and really start just breathing. And more mindfulness, more self-care is really, really needed, okay? Get back in touch with yourself. Really start checking in with yourself and following your own kind of what it is that you want and what it is that you should be doing and shouldn't be doing, etc., etc., okay? Burning the candle at both ends is really not doing you any favours, Sagittariuses. So it's time now to pull that back in and start more self-care. All right? Okay. Now on to Capricorn. Capricorn, money is coming your way. Maybe it's not. For some of you, it's like money is coming your way and it's coming into fruition for different things. And that's really good. So we're looking at like an increase in money, in like a pay rise of some description, a new job, some kind of an increase in that respect. But for some of you, it mightn't, I don't feel it being necessarily like an outside source of added or increased income. It kind of feels like, I don't know, really looking at where your money is going and what it is that you're doing with it, and kind of like, you know, budgeting everything together, like writing it all down and going like, oh shit, why am I still paying for that crap? I don't go to the gym. Why am I paying for a gym membership? This kind of way. And all that adds up. Like, do you really need to be buying all them coffees? No. Do you know, etc., etc. So I do feel like money needs to be looked at and addressed this month for you, Capricorn. In other areas, relationships need to be addressed and looked at, and really, especially friends, like who is, like, again, it's this kind of, who's sucking the life force out of you and who is dragging you down? Who are the negative Nellies in your life that are just like putting all their shit on top of you, and then you're carrying it around along with your own, okay? If you know exactly who that is, start protecting yourself and putting up your boundaries around those people. Start saying no more often as well, all right? But that is for you, Capricorn. And now on to Aquarius. Now, Aquarius. Things are coming into fruition and you need to keep moving forward and trusting yourself, okay? Keep putting yourself out there. Lots of new jobs or interviews or something like that for you. It's just this kind of like everything being pulled in together and to be moved forward and being rolled forward as well. And it feels really, really good. For some of you though, stop standing in your own way. You're not doing yourself any favours, and you need to start removing your own blocks in here and like everywhere in yourself to be able to move forward. Big changes coming for you, and then like, yes, I'm smiling and I'm like, some of them are great, some of them are going to be perfect. Others, however, they are going to feel less perfect and not so nice. But as time passes by, you will realise that change was needed and it was on the cards, no pun intended, for a long time, but was avoided. And now it's this kind of the rug being pulled from underneath your feet and you're landing on your arse, but you're going to get back up and you're going to be fine. All right? Okay, and now on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Lots of work coming in here. For some of you, work needs to be addressed. Is this really what you want? Yes, you have to pay your bills, but try and incorporate what it is, your passion, into what it is that you do for a living. Perhaps even so much as taking back up a hobby of some description and just start going with that again, okay? Lots of big travel plans here. Some of you, God, you are big dreamers, which is great, but I kind of feel like you have to really start matching your means with your dream and kind of like keep aiming for it, but it's okay if it doesn't work out exactly how you want in the time frame, and the time span that you want it to happen, okay? Just lots of changes coming in at work. There's so much going on there at work that it's just a bit kind of, it feels very chaotic, but it's going to work out, okay? I'm saying big. Why am I saying big? For some of you, there is big changes coming, and they are going to work out, but they're quite scary and quite. I'm getting impatient about them too. I'm not a finger tapper. Yeah, just trust yourself, okay? Big things coming, but all in good time, okay? And that's kind of where I'm getting that. I'm like, big changes coming, big things are happening, but I'm not seeing in a generalized area. I just keep getting all in good time. All right, that's for Pisces. And now Aries. Okay, Aries, you need to breathe and relax and know that you are capable and you are worthy of greatness. There is so much going on that you need to take big deep breaths and know that you're okay. I'm really sorry, there is two hawks. Two hawks flying. There is a nest at the very bottom of our field, and they're really cute. I'm so sorry. Right, Aries, lots of just deep breaths, okay? And really get back into your feet and make sure you're grounding and you're centering as well, okay? Just feels like there's just this big whirlwind, and you're going to have to remember that you can't micromanage everything, and you cannot try and control everything and all aspects and people's reactions and etc, okay? So in that sense, you're going to have to just live and let live and just bite your tongue, okay? So that's Aries. Now on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, a few of you moving or wanting to get something done in your houses. Lots happening in a home sense. Maybe that's home improvement, maybe that's moving home, maybe it's just redecorating, rearrangement of different spaces, etc. But it does feel like newness being inserted there and like really moving forward with that. For some of you, maybe it's about being realistic with different things as well, and kind of really like, right, okay, this is how it is, and for the time being, this is how it has to be, but it's not going to always be like that. It is a kind of, I am feeling this like a change in perceptions and how you're viewing life in general for Taurus this month. Relationship wise, everything feels okay, but just make sure you're not like blocking your own words, and that you're getting them out in good time, because it does feel like some of you are on a slow boil, and when you're going to boil over, that's just going to cause an awful mess. So you're better off to try and deal with issues as they arise. All right, and now on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, big leaps of faith this month. You really have to know, okay, trust yourself, and you're going to land on solid ground. It mightn't feel solid when you first land, but it is worth the hard work moving forward. All right. For some of you, this leap of faith is, oh, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's in all areas for all different reasons and for all different people. So for relationships, you really need to trust yourself, okay? And trust the other person to be able to move forward. If not, then you need to have that conversation to be able to move forward, okay? With work, take that leap of faith, okay? Take that risk. It is going to pay off and it is going to pan out. In relationship wise, again, feels really good. Feels really, really good. They're kind of on most parts on the same page and wanting the same things. So really start moving forward with that, okay, Gemini? You've got this, okay? You've got this, and you know you do. So keep your head up, one foot in front of the other, and keep stepping forward. Oh, actually, Geminis, lots of past stuff coming up. As I'm saying, keep moving forward. I'm feeling a bit dragged back into the past. You need to heal what's in the past. Maybe write it out, burn it, talk about it, and forgive. Okay, forgive yourself for not being able to do something, not being able to say something, whatever. Okay, forgive for not knowing. Forgive yourself. Okay. I am going to say forgive the other person. That does not mean to say that what they did or what they done or what they said or whatever, I'm not saying that that makes it right and that makes it okay. But by having all that anger and bitterness eating you on the inside, it's just bringing your vibrations down, and it's affecting you, and it's not needed or required anymore, okay? So that's what I'm feeling for the Geminis. And finally, we have Cancer. Okay, big things coming. Lots of happiness and great things. Like all your hard work is paying off, and it is coming into fruition and into the light. Keep trusting yourself. Keep moving forward, Cancers. I know it's a bad day and not a bad life. Okay, just because you're having a rough day or having a really shitty day, it's not a bad life. So try not to mull over too much, because then that drags out into days and weeks and months, okay? I am getting a whole kind of need to journal or need to kind of quieten your head a bit. So start journaling or start walking, hitting the gym, going for a run, whatever, just to kind of really help cleanse your mind, for want of another expression. Relationships feel really good, on the same page, on most parts on the same page, but don't forget that it takes two, okay? So it's not just up to you and it's not just up to the other person, it's going to take two. But apart from that, everything like feels really good. Yeah, really good. But just know that it's a bad day, not a bad life. All right, that's definitely the message I was getting for Cancers. Okay, so thank you all so much. Hit me up with a like and a subscribe and a follow. Thank you. Wish us all a great month ahead, and yeah, be happy. Namaste, my friends. Bye.